All right, so here we are. We've already got started on the motor mount. So at this time, I'm going to turn it over to Pop Gringo. I'll pull the camera back and we'll show you what we got and let Pop Gringo throw the motor on the motor mount. Go ahead.
Okay, here we are. Rick welded two pipes on here. These are pieces off of a bicycle frame that we had laying, welded it to a seal plate. The motor gonna fit on like that, and then we're gonna have to cut the steel plate off to the size that we want. And after we get that plate welded or cut down, then we're going to be welding braces to that and weld it fast to the bike, or bolt it fast to the bike. I don't think Rick wants to weld anything. So we're going to bolt it so that we can take it off and not destroy the bike. So that's where we're at right now. I don't know how far we're going to get tonight, probably not too much further. So see you next time.
We'll leave you with the El Presidente of Redneck Manufacturing. Right now he's being camera shy. He's a good dog.
Okay, we're back in the job here, working on putting this motor on this three-wheel recumbent bike. Rick took his plasma cutter and cut this piece of metal out, welded this, which is bike tubing, and the motor's going to sit in here. Then what he did is this box tubing that we have laying around the shop, this is the beginning of our motor mount. Welded the piece that he cut out to this piece of box tubing. So now once we get this going, we'll come over here to the bike. Like I say, the motor's going to be mounted right in here. So this box tubing will basically go about like that, somewhere in that area, and then our chain will go from our motor down there to that sprocket. And then we have to make up another piece that's going to come up here to hold this. And we'll probably run a piece from here over into that frame to help steady it that way. So that's where we're at right now, and Rick's busy making plans to continue on it, so we'll come back to you in a later time. Day 2, here we are in the shop, and we want to show you what Rick made to get this thing mounted up. This is getting to be a real project. He took and made a square plate here, this plate, and he welded on 4 short pieces of angle iron. Now we had 4 tabs, 2 in the top, 2 in the bottom there, on the frame already. So that's why he made the angle iron and the plate to utilize those tabs. So he put 4 bolts in there with nuts. Now we're working at making a bracket to come off of the plate, come up, come over, mount this, so we can get our motor mounted. Once we get our motor mounted, then we got to figure out where we're going from there. So we'll probably see you again later. Bye. We had a comment on our first video that we put on putting this motor on our trike. The comment was from Skid Row, and he said about putting the motor on the back. Now we had already thought of putting the motor on the back, but we have a problem because when you get these motors, they have cables made up for a bicycle to operate your clutch and for your throttle. So if we would have mounted our motor in the back, we wouldn't have had enough cable for our clutch and our throttle, and we don't know where to go to get cable like this made up. So we opted to put it on the side and make like a sidewinder out of it, because that way we should have enough cable to do what we were trying to do. We don't know yet. We didn't get to that part of the project. Right now what we're doing, I showed you before where Rick made the plate up, and now we have all this riggings made up. It's not complete, it's just rough sketched, and everything seemed to be lined up the way we want it. This is going to have to get cut off, and down there it's got to get cut off. But now the next step is up here in the front. Rick wants to make a bracket to go from here down to help support this more. It'll take some of this wobble out of it. So that's our next project. So we'll catch you later, and we'll say thank you, Skid Row, for the comments.